In the history of the NBA, debates surrounding the greatest players of all time have and always will be a constant. The realm of point guards, a position known for its strategic brilliance and playmaking prowess, has seen legends like Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas leave an unforgettable mark. However, in recent years, a new name has emerged in the conversations, challenging traditional notions of greatness at the point guard position. A player whose impact on the game has been nothing short of revolutionary, inspiring young people across the globe to pick up a basketball and hit the court. Who is this superstar point guard? Keep watching to find out more details on this player and see if you can figure it out. This electric point guard's journey to becoming the greatest point guard of all time began in Akron, Ohio, where he was born on March 14, 1988. Growing up in a basketball family with his father, he inherited both his father's shooting touch and an unyielding work ethic. The NBA superstar gained national attention during his 3 collegiate years, where he led his team to an improbable NCAA tournament run in 2008. Some of his more notable performances included a 40-point game against Gonzaga, along with a 33-point effort against Kansas. These were just a few of his college games which showcased his otherworldly shooting ability and a penchant for delivering in clutch moments. This sharpshooter was no doubt a player with an unworldly shooting ability and an uncanny knack for delivering in clutch moments. To put it simpler, if time was running out on the clock and you needed one shot to win, you certainly wanted the ball in his hands. Because of his exceptional skills displayed in college, his stock skyrocketed, and he declared for the NBA draft in 2009 after 3 college seasons.
With the 7th pick in the 2009 NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors
Selected 7th overall in the 2009 NBA draft, this player faced skepticism because of concerns about his size and durability. He was too small and would be outmatched by more elite point guards in the game. At least that's what the analysts thought. Little did critics know they were witnessing the birth of a transcendent talent who would redefine the role of a point guard in the NBA. When asked today, this phenom says he's still somewhat bothered by what was said about him early on. Negative comments about his game included, would never be a pure playmaker, probably will never be a star, and far below NBA standards. Instead of letting these words hold him back, he would have to work even harder to prove the critics wrong and show them and the league why he is the greatest point guard of all time. Still not quite sure who this point guard is. Keep watching as we're certain you'll figure it out in this next segment.
At least attempting it. That's where his bread is buttered, right there. You can just forget about it.
It started with the one thing he's recognized for, his three-point shot, which is his most significant contribution to the game. Earlier on in the NBA, point guards were known for their passing ability and court vision, as being an offensive threat was secondary. Well, leave it to this wizard of the court, who would debunk this years-old myth and not only become the greatest shooter in NBA history, but also change the way defense approaches offense. His ability to pull up from anywhere beyond half court forced opponents to defend him far beyond the three-point line, creating unprecedented spacing on the floor. A defender cannot let this point guard come up the court without a hand in his face at any time during a game. The threat of him pulling up and making a three is too great. Beyond his shooting prowess, his ball handling skills and finishing ability at the rim are equally exceptional. Something else he proved the critics wrong at. He can slide through defenses with an effortless grace like a world-class dancer, leaving defenders lost in their shoes. And of course, let's not forget the threat of his three-point shot, which opens up driving lanes, allowing him to show his finesse around the basket. As a point guard, these skills make him difficult to defend for the average player, which forces teams to create defensive plays centered on containing him. There is no better way to solidify yourself as the greatest point guard in NBA history than individual and team honors. And that's just what happened when the individual accolades poured in, including multiple NBA MVP awards, 9 All-Star appearances, NBA Finals MVP, and a 2-time scoring champion in the league. His impact on team success cannot be overlooked as his team went on a historic run, capturing 3 NBA championships in 4 years, 2015, 2017, and 2018, and again in 2022. Other than his offensive prowess, it's his leadership, unselfish play, and team-first mentality that assisted in the Warriors creating a championship-winning culture, all of which fit the mold of a great NBA point guard. Some of his more notable performances in the league include a 43 points, 10 rebounds, 4-assist performance in 2022 versus the Boston Celtics. A 34 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and a 47 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals showcase against the Toronto Raptors. By now, it's clear who this stellar point guard is, and that's the one and only Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors. Off the court, Curry's impact extends into philanthropy and community work. Known for initiatives combating malaria in Africa and supporting education, Curry is not just a basketball player, but a role model. His genuine personality and commitment to making a positive difference have endeared him to fans worldwide. He also inspires and nurtures the next generation of basketball players through basketball camps and youth development programs. These camps provide an opportunity for young athletes to receive direct coaching from Curry himself and focus on skill development, teamwork, perseverance, and a strong work ethic. Within these avenues, he has created options for young athletes to hone their skills and learn valuable life lessons. Realizing that no matter what anyone says about you or your skills, never take that at face value and use that to inspire you to work harder, just like Curry has done. As the debate over the greatest point guard of all time continues, Steph Curry's legacy is, without a doubt, undeniably great. From challenging stereotypes, redefining offensive strategies, and making critics eat their words, Curry has proven himself a trailblazer who has left an imprint on the game of basketball, inspiring a future generation of players and changing the way defenses approach point guards forever.